Hi there, Evan here with Crypto and Markets. Audio only for Tuesday, March 12th, 2019. What I want to talk about today quickly was this whole discussion on rates. Because again, there seems to be this notion going around lately, because central banks have gotten dovish, because they're going to go ahead and cut rates, go back to QE, etc., that everything is going to be guns and roses from here on out. Again, you have to think, why are rates doing what they're doing? Why are rates going lower? If you follow this channel, you'll know rates are going down for the wrong reasons. Growth, inflation expectations, all lower. Money supply growth globally peaked around the middle of 2017, been trending down ever since. Credit started to contract around the fourth quarter of 2017, been down ever since. And all the leading indicators, homes, cars, furniture, appliances, home renovations, all that has been lower because of that. And then also, with what's been going on in China, has led to a global manufacturing slowdown. That started right around the fourth quarter of 2017. Been trending down ever since. But that isn't really the real point here. I haven't brought up the stat before, but I will in this video to go ahead and put this all in context. As of December of this year, in global government bond markets, there was $8 trillion of debt with a negative yield, i.e., you're paying whoever the debtor is to go ahead and hold their debt. That's growing. In fact, more Japanese bonds since then have actually gone to negative yield also. So really what I'm trying to say is, it's a law of diminishing returns. When you've already hit zero, you've already hit a negative yield, the effect ultra low rates are going to have already run their course. It really can't get any better here. And that's the reason why you've seen the central banks take a further dovish pivot. Because everything before, because the economy's slowing, etc. And talk about law of diminishing returns here for a second. In the U.S., later this year, if not early next year, they're going to start cutting rates from 2.5%, which is less than half the rate from the peak in 2007, which I believe was around 5.25 or 5.5. So they're already starting at less than half the base from before. Bank of Canada, they're going to be cutting rates from 1.75%. Australia, who's arguably got a worse housing bubble than we do in Canada, they're cutting rates, I believe, from 1.5%. So again, one, think of why rates are going down. And two, look where we're starting from. We're already starting from monetary conditions that really have been ultra easy for many years, and in all seriousness, really didn't get all that much tighter. In fact, globally, central bank tightening never really took effect until about the fourth quarter. Like the last quarter was the first quarter that net central banks were tightening globally. Because of all the QE measures that were going on, central banks buying up bonds, buying up assets, etc. A net offload of that only started in the fourth quarter. The economic data, again, GDP, the CPI, with all the lag effects, only started turning bad towards the end of the third quarter. You see the data, they were tightening for one quarter, And then all of a sudden they're worried. And here's the part really no one understands about all this. For rate changes to work through the economy, it takes roughly 12 to 18 months for a rate change to work through the economy, which means in 2019, the rate cuts from 2018, all the tightening from 2018, is only then going to filter through the economy. And when's the first rate cut priced in for the U.S. Federal Reserve? The first quarter of 2020? In that case, we're talking 2021 the earliest before things turn around. And again, Bank of Canada, same thing. Our last rate hike was, I believe, in September or October. That's going to be, all those rate hikes from before are just going to be filtering through the economy in 2019 with the housing bubble that's already started to unwind hard. Again, do you see what I'm saying here? So really, I'll just close with this. To keep it simple, the next time someone tells you, oh my God, rates are going down, things are going to be good again, you ask them why rates are going down, most people won't have the answers. Because in fact, if you check out the mainstream right now, there's still a vast majority of people in the masses that don't even know the economy slowed down. Forget that we're going into a recession. But ultimately, look, central banks at some point are going to backstop this. What I'm saying is, by the time things turn around, it'll be at least 2 years down the road. And the slowdown, really no matter what happens, no matter if there's a trade deal, etc., the slowdown's still in course. Rates will keep working lower, and it'll be for all the wrong reasons. Which will be all I'm going to say. Smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and most importantly, follow me on Twitter. Have a wonderful day.